Well, I got 38 views on this video. Ooh, I'm becoming big. Saying no. Nothing, I was just playing. I got 38 views on one of the videos for Madden. For Madden.
You know what fucking sucks right now, bro? Somebody right now is getting raped, and we can't do shit about it, bro. You know what fucking sucks right now, bro? Man, I'll be damned if you bitch don't suck my dick. Come on now.
That she don't suck dick. Dick, nah, dick, dick. What?
Hey, bro. Good morning.
Hey, dude.
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
I present to you something legendary. It's so cute. Like, oh my god. Like, oh, hi. I present.
Alright, just because I had a lot of people ask me about my hand, yes, this is my natural hand. I was born this way. My fingers. And no, it's not squishy.
No, it's not squishy. Oh, probably tomorrow. Actually, no. I don't know. Cause I gotta buy new basketball shoes. And I don't know how much these Kyrie's gonna cost. I don't know. You, you, you can't. It's sold out. No. Well, first of all, he would have had one if I didn't have to sim my one game. If I didn't have to sim against Seahawks, Vander wouldn't have won because I had 3 picks in the first half. Exactly. I'm talking about get
Coach, the
slashed
tundra
or
may
against the
not quite
Jets
be
the week
frozen,
before
but it's
you.
getting there as we work our way through December.
No, he wouldn't.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in
Okay.
sport. As
I would have
Falcons
had
made their
I
way
would have
out
had
of the
way more
tunnel,
picks than you,
these folks are fired up.
and
And their
I'm
guys are
pretty
ready
sure I
to
have
do
more forced
battle
fumbles than
between
you.
the Tennessee Titans and the Green Bay Packers. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Oh. Alright. Damn, why does it got so many abilities? The fuck?
Check one. Easy. One. One.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line.
Okay, buddy.
Get that quarterback.
On second down, it's Carson. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought
I
down.
swear this
about
nigga knew the play I was
28.
running. What the fuck?
2 yards on the first down carry.
I'm about to
and
get
then
dialed
followed
up
up
because
by
this
2
nigga
yards
running.
on the second
Man.
down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job
What's
done.
cap?
Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going.
43 is the mic. One. Why? Who? 3 is the mic. 43.
On third down, Mariota escaping the pressure right. He's going to
Dot.
got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And that one results in 35
Because
yards.
I throw dots.
So how about that for a chain
Like-
mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now.
Think about-
for first and 10.
You playing 2K?
This is Carson.
Yeah, basically. Oh, they made me
And the
stumble.
play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third.
Oh,
He's going to look deep for Perriman. And this is going to be caught, but
What?
they say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
how? He was running
That
after the
certainly looked like
catch.
something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one.
Fuck
Take
this,
the big
man.
shot right out of the gate. At worst,
What
you'll
this,
open up the
man?
defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Why you tired?
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter, what a season he continues
I went
to
to sleep
have.
the
His
same time as
15th
you.
sack of the campaign.
They just gave up a sack
I'm
there,
not
if I'm not
tired.
mistaken. They gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And they're
Huh?
just looking really porous, aren't they?
They
No.
really are, and I'm wondering
Not
if they're going
really.
to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back,
No.
someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a
So?
lot in the last couple of games.
I was at work. Oh, up your butt and around the corner.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion,
bro.
and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the
Oh.
underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to
Where'd
get
they put a
takeaways.
Dory?
You've got to
Oh.
get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah,
Sounds like
once
you are
get
not
one,
having fun,
defensive
baby.
teams think they come in bunches.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They'll
Why are
give
you
him a
playing
yard
here,
on the
Cordish?
play, and it'll be third down.
And we see
Oh,
another pitch and catch
right.
there to the
What do you
running
mean
back.
can't
This
control it?
position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing
Oh.
attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can
Wow.
really generate big plays for an offense.
Not today, you aren't. Not today.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
I was
Looks
about
to
to
throw,
say.
fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
What?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win, and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission. That's their challenge. And you know they've chosen to.
My O-line is
horrible.
horrible.
What they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now. Win the game.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
No, we call that.
Now Mariota. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here.
Damn. Oh, my God.
Had it jarred loose. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down.
Damn.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. So 3 plays already, 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, big man with the ball met bigger man on the other side of the line.
I want to score with my fullback so I can
2nd and goal
get this
from the 1.
Come on, get in there. Let's go.
To try to get in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
It's the fullback. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And it's now
you want to play 2K18?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
You can't.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
I was kidding. 2K18 worse than 20. Not debatable. Not even close.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front.
You say you had 32 deaths?
Charles, this is a big boy league.
I mean,
and big people always end up winning games for you.
Oh, that's not bad.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
That's usually what I get.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
I'm sick. I had a pick.
15 yards on the play. First down.
I'm over here not paying attention. Shut up, huh? I had a pick and I hit stick instead. I'm sick. He about to do an out route.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Throw complete there. Rodgers. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now it's Rodgers. That'll be caught by Rodgers. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
I'm tired of this nigga,
4
bro.
yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Oh, God, want everything. Feel me?
Check 41. Right here.
From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Pick. What it?
Almost
Come the
picked
fuck
off.
on. Come the
I guess
fuck
the good
on.
news for them now, it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
Fucking
So
Dory.
well done there. And
Fucking
these punters,
Dory.
they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And
Oh,
now
shit.
it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and
the
that flat
Australian
drop
punters.
and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Bro, pick my play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ooh, shut up. Second off. I said second off, dumbass.
Now it's Carson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Carson want to get going on him.
24 for a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
From the 24, Mariota. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that's
Yes, sir.
inside the 35.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Titans. Brashad Perriman, 76 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That
They
was
worse
the
than me.
9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Let's go, fellas.
Damn. Oh.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
Bro.
You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Like, it shows me whenever someone asks their story, whenever someone's fucking posts a picture, like, I don't give a fuck.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was
Oh, I
no
thought
room to
you were
run.
talking about Instagram.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers
Give me that.
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. Trying to get it that time to Stills. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Ooh,
They run on first down as they're
Carson
able
want
to
to
get
get
this
loose
forward
on him.
for
I
about
swear he
4.
does.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in his first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Rashawn Gary, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or
Caught
no, you
that?
just throw that out the window?
He caught that?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
He's lucky.
totally
I was
didn't
trying to
affect me.
bait his
Just go
ass.
ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 5 yards is the tally
more
on
you
first
know.
down. It brings up 2nd and 5.
Brush you up.
319. Here we go. Hey, 88. Not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Hey, team 6.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Cameron Wake in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And
He caught that, bro!
And he's going to have another first down as the
He's not even
tackle's made
timing
at
a
the
route
Titans'
right.
40.
Not even
It all came together there. In-breaking route.
Gosh,
Drove it with excellent pace. Money through right there to move the sticks.
The player
This
Conan Woods.
offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Forced out to him, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Yes, sir.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Oh, I mean, if she was white, I would understand. Hell no.
All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait in Hinch your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got a good thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through and the pressure gets to him again. Jerry Tillery in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Shit, everybody getting sacked today,
after
huh?
the sack, he'll lead the pack up
Oh,
on 3rd and long. To throw is Rodgers. Looking here for Smith downfield.
Thank you. That's Adoree. That's Mr. Adoree.
By the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
So that's
Said,
back-to-back
say that's
drives
Adoree.
with an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Oh,
on 1st down,
Carson, get on up out of there.
20.
Get on up out of there, Carson. Get on up out of there, Carson. Yes, sir.
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And it's now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up.
That's another one. Say swear to God. Say swear to God.
Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro.
They about to call PI. They about to call PI on me. Calm the fuck
So
on,
a
bro.
big chunk of yardage will be marked
Pass
off there for that
interference.
PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they
Damn,
like to
nigga, y'all here
collaborate
making me
to
call the
even
wrong
up
play and
sometimes,
shit, bro.
because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that.
Good hold.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Open man is Kirk, complete.
Look at that ass
It'll
down.
be a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd and 12. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Win 18.
Push him back. Push him back.
Mike.
57's the mic.
Hey, orbit.
The mic. Record.
On play action, now Rodgers.
Thank you.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 34. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to...
I'm out here throwing dots, Meech. I'm out here throwing
The
dots,
Titans
bro.
gonna use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Off the play fake, Mariota steps away.
Oh!
Into the end zone.
I throw dots.
Tennessee
I throw dots.
touchdown.
I throw dots.
K1 Taylor.
Hell no.
Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
How?
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded at the goal line.
Wait, Meech, did what's the
And a
name?
nice return sets
What's the
him up pretty
name?
good here
Get
at
Call
the
of Duty off you
30-yard
from Game
line.
Share?
Let's go.
I'm about to steal that bitch. Gang. Then he a bitch. It's like, nah.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen.
Hell no, tackle that
I'm
nigga.
seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on
Yo.
second and less than a yard.
Yo.
Throwing is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for... The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on
They
the
trying to give
return
him a
as they'll
kick
start
return.
their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find
I wish you would
something to
not
string
quick like me.
together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Back north.
41.
On play action, Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Wake in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Here's Rodgers to throw. He sets up the screen
Third.
to Jones. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a
I
solid
want to get
game.
a block punt.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone
All right, I got
on the
blocked.
fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Titans offense
I got a
set
block
to
field
begin
goal.
the drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. 23 yards on the pickup there.
He
and
good
a
at Madden?
first. They run it.
Think he'll beat me?
Carson. They're going to
Hell
snuff
no.
this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much
Yeah, but you
today.
know how much I play.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction.
He don't play
and
as much
leads
as
to
me.
second down.
I'd be sweating this game.
One.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike.
On 2nd and 12, Mariota.
How you know
Got a
that was the
man,
charge
it's
straight
Brown.
phone?
16 yards, a first
It's the
down.
same sound. I thought it
I know
was
we
the same
just saw
sound
a
for
nice
every
throwing
notification.
catch, but how about the big guys up front
They
buying
created
that
some time.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen.
I don't know.
It turned
I
into a
usually
really nice
don't
play.
hear them.
So into
Yeah.
Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Carson. Now Carson fumbles
Come
the
the
football.
fuck
And the
on.
Packers pick it up. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards.
Fish
So how
and
about
stanky,
this for
fish and
field
stanky.
position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Jones.
Oh, they get.
That
I
is gonna
got
take it
bombed.
in.
I had
Touchdown,
that.
Packers. Aaron Jones. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Packers.
Unfortunate.
Extra point up and good by 2. And the lead now down to 20. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief.
Wow, where's the blocking?
Coaches look at
Where's the blocking?
And what it
That's
should
all I
be.
want to know.
Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way.
I'm up by 20.
This time they get him behind.
No, you can't quit in this league.
I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally
a nigga in our league lost by 100.
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up, and what's been so far a tough game for them.
It's 2 minutes left in the third quarter. 6-minute quarters.
Here for
Oh shit!
He's gonna look deep for Perriman. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Titans.
You said get on 2K.
Marcus Mariota with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
You already know I got to carry if we want to win.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line.
You heard me,
across the 25.
I said...
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Wake has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the shotgun to give the
sack
Jones.
Sandwich.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Jatavis Brown there on the tackle.
319.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Here's Jackson.
Like the new ones?
That one an even 60 yards, 6-0, and it'll be Titan football.
I mean, we don't know their names or nothing. We just know their ability.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This is what you would call a put-away drive.
We got the sniper that can make holes and reinforce walls. And then we got the nigga on defense. That's...
And he loses the football
what the fuck? Anyway, and we got the nigga that, he's like Jaeger, but he sucks it in instead of just destroying it.
Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And he'll give it here to his
no, it just sucks it into where you have it, and then it will blow up there instead of wherever he wanted it to go.
It's a 1st down.
Feel me?
Here we go. Here we
or
go.
no?
Here we go.
Okay.
And that is
just watch the video again.
3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA
You
Sports.
sent it to me, but you didn't watch it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
It's just me and you. Why?
They run again with Carson.
I didn't even know it was
That's going
Stonewall.
to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Easy race. Red fish, blue fish, green fish, yellow fish. You feel me?
His second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there. Often you talk about the three phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter.
Let's go, baby.
Stinky and fishy, stinky and fishy.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking this whole time. I thought you were seeing maybe like a parody.
When the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They know my coochie is.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Rodgers now to throw on 3rd down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man,
a bag for what?
Curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
What the fuck are you talking about, buddy?
They'll go again to Jones. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams.
I thought he did play action. What the fuck?
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Jones breaking from the contact. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Check 41.
They go play action here on first down. Touchdown, Packers! Herb Smith Jr. with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers get a score closer. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. At the 26-yard line.
Might as well just stop playing 2K at that point.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Ah, yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks.
To throw Mariota. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Oh, I thought he caught it.
Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Trash.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On third down, Mariota. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. What a difference a week makes. 5 interceptions in their last game. Here we are, fourth quarter. He's played mistake-free football.
And I'm sure that we can look back on the past week and say, okay, he spent time in the film room and they worked on his mechanics. Sometimes it's just your team believing in you.
And give him a...
He is a grown-ass man. He's a grown-ass man. He's a grown-ass man. A.J. Brown's a grown-ass man.
I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point put through by Succop, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one
I got my
away.
driver's license.
This will be taken to the back of the end
like
zone.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Stupid slut.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because...
You're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Let's go.
On second down now, it's Jones. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're
This
able to
nigga
stop
really
it
caught
with
timeout.
1 second to go in this game.
Get him, boys. Green 18.
Watch 55. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Green 18.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. picked off by Logan Ryan. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Titans, a win means they'll finish in double digits at 10-6. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, the loss here is their 10th of the season. And it will be a disappointing finish to the regular season,
That
no
just made me
doubt.
blink hard as hell.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the
Pucker up.
NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, best friend. Juicy fruit, my favorite. Bitch, leave me alone, please. Watch out.
Alright, Mitch, I'm getting off.